Boom, baby, we are live. What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, MLD. Welcome to Interview with Man, episode 869. Okay? And so that being said, I just listen, okay? Seriously, we need to have a serious conversation real quick, okay? Because somebody's in trouble. Somebody is in deep trouble. And we need to talk about this. Okay? Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Who is responsible for this? Which one of you did this? Because we're going to talk about how modern men in America and around the world are fighting back against just this insane behavior from women in modern times. And honestly, you know, I'm going to talk about it because a lot of guys, I've noticed this too, all right, is a lot of guys, a lot of dating coaches, they're, you know, they got a girlfriend now, they got a new wife, they're all tucked away in the corner, and they're not in the field like I am with you guys, witnessing what's happening right here. Witnessing the terrible behavior of the average pig woman in America, the average slovenly appearance of the average American woman, and the just the overall just insufferableness about these animals that claim to be the fairer sex. That's why you have the passport bro movement. That's why AI girlfriends are blowing up. Anything but tolerating these pigs. That being said, men are fighting back and winning. What we're seeing right now is just the beginning of the great masculine revolution that's taking place in America, led by some solid figures out there. And you know who one of those guys is? It's me, because I'm fighting for you guys, because I have the international life experience, okay? I have a fucking decade plus experience traveling the world, meeting, dating, and seducing literally hundreds of women around the world. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, American women are the bottom of the global barrel. And in no other country do you need so much help and support, because so many people have terrible game in America that you need ultra high levels of game just to see, just to sift through all the trash that is out there. And if you have a good woman, you know, that's a giant W, because, you know, it's getting to that point now. I could say, like, when I was growing up, like, having a girlfriend, like, it wasn't a flex. Like, the game has changed now, guys. Like, growing up, I've always had multiple women. I've always had just an abundance of women, right? And just to come back here and see how these women here are just such slobs, such pigs. And I'm not talking about even in their demeanor in regards to, like, their physical appearance, and I'm talking more related to their demeanor is what I'm saying. Because it's hilarious to see. We're not going to do an intro video. I just kind of want to have a cozy stream with you boys, because I'm just going to give you my perspective, what I see, what I notice on the ground. And as usual, the content creators in this corner, they dismiss it. They think they know some shit, but you know what I notice about content creators, especially male content creators in this corner of the space? A lot of these guys have massive egos. A lot of these guys are high and mighty. And a lot of these guys are just so consistently wrong. So consistently wrong. They just make my value go up, though. I'm okay. I know I'm right. And I know everything's going to be okay, because I also am the one who does the most coaching hours getting direct data from you guys. Not only do I get my personal evidence through my living experience in a day in and day out, I also get way more coaching experience and information from clients around the world, you know, because I do a lot of one-on-one stuff. You know, I just put in a lot of hours with you guys, because that's the only way we're going to fix this. But I have noticed that we are making some absolute improvements. There's a couple things working for us. The economy not being so hot is one of them. Number two is how men are just, they're simping less. They really are. Now, there's a massive degree of simping going on in America, and American males are the biggest simps in the world. That's the big problem. And the reason they're big simps is because their simping is a representation of the lack of female love that they're missing in their life because they had a bad mother, because of the single mother epidemic, right? It's all connected here. So we're going to jump right into it and talk about everything, because I have a bunch of evidence here, and I'm going to talk about how modern men are fighting back and winning in this culture war, because that's the thing. Here's the thing. Women cannot survive without men, okay? And women in America are at already 50% singleness rate. And not only that, but they're on the internet complaining that there aren't good enough men. But the reality is they're not even realizing that they are the largest group of failure women on the planet. It's American women. They're the largest group. Your destiny as a woman is to help procreate and have children. And you'd think, like, telling women the most common sense shit about them, like, yeah, bitch, you're the only person who can make children. So yeah, it's your fucking job to make children, because I don't have a fucking set of ovaries, but I guarantee you, once I make some digital ovaries, then there's going to be some George Soros fucking funded protest that's like, stop men from making digital or ovaries, or stop, only organic ovaries, help us adopt a damaged woman today. It's just like, nobody likes you. You guys are the largest group of insufferable, untrainable, just like a malignant cancer that serves no value. That's exactly what they are. And nobody is like really seeing this. I see it clear as day. Okay? And thanks, Billy. I see it clear as day. And I tell you what, the guys are finally fighting back, which is great to see. It is so great to see. But you guys don't understand the amount of simping there is out there. You know, I kind of feel sorry for the women, but at the same time, I really don't, because they're just such pigs. You know, they really are just such pigs. Look, Connor Brown says, facsimile, I told a girl this and she got offended. And then, like, nobody wants to play with you. Nobody wants to play with you. You're a bad playing partner. That's the average American woman. I'm just going to talk about American women, okay? The only way this is going to get solved is by bringing the attention. Guys, the problem is 99% not on you guys in regards to their female behavior and their attitude. But men, as usual, we're the only ones that's going to be able to fucking solve this shit, okay? We're the only ones that actually see what is going on. We're the ones that see what's going on, the truth, okay? Yeah, like the thing is, yeah, like if you don't believe me, look at Japan. Japan has consistently sold more adult diapers than baby diapers consistently since 2010. That is absolutely a booming business right now, actually, because the government gives subsidies for those as well. And you know why? It's because Japanese women are not having children. You know why? Because they're being fed the same bullshit and lie. Go get a career and suffer in a fucking office because you want to buy a goddamn bag. You want to buy a $4,000 bag because you're retarded. That's the truth. Okay? Luxury shopping, luxury goods, all that stuff, guys. I'm telling you, it is 100% retard alert.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
How do I know? I fell for the scam. I spent more money on luxury goods than anybody you probably know. Okay, I've spent literally close to 50, maybe close to $100,000 on expensive luxury goods because I'm fucking retarded in my past life. I've grown out of the retardation Now I wear my $5 I Love Hawaii shirt, and I'm happier than happier than a clam. But this is going to be a ramble stream. But I know I'm right, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what we need to do to actually win this war against women. And it's collectively just this. It's one word. It's the most powerful word in the English language. It's no. It's no, bitch. No, shut the fuck up. No, we're not importing more illegals. No, we're not taking in more asylum seekers. No, we're not fucking funding whatever bullshit cause that's been psyoped into your weak mind because you have nothing to offer other than draining the American population of every reasonable moment of resources out of our lives, because all you do is just want everything done for free. You want everything subsidized. You want everything fucking handed to you. And you're fucking wrong. You're dumb and you're retarded. Okay? Let me show you some stuff I'm talking about. But real quick, I think we got to do comment review. Guys, do you want me to rant or you want me to do comment review? We're doing comment review. I'm going to keep going. I have a great episode, and I'm really fucking super locked in. This is because I've been in America now, okay? I have been in America now almost 3 months, okay? And I could tell you there's no way, okay, that this is going to continue the way it is. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way whatsoever. And women are, guys, like, you may think like women are winning right now. They're more miserable than guys at this point. And the reason is because they're believing a lie. They're believing into the whole, the more liberal a woman becomes, the more of her brain is just fucking scrambled. I've watched politics radicalize certain people over my life. And I have every single person I know that's like taking this liberal bias right now. They're all fat. They're all miserable. They're all unhappy. There's no genuine happiness in their life. Their life is just tolerating suffering and misery. They hate themselves. They hate their life. And they hate their future because they don't want to do the hard work, which is look within yourself, acknowledge that you're the problem, and start there. Because if you can't fix the problem within yourself, no one's going to be able to, nobody worthy is going to want to be around you. Are you kidding me? No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. All right? What are your thoughts on girls doing ayahuasca? Women in America will do anything other than go to therapy to fix the shitty person that they are. They'll go get 900 BBLs. They'll fucking get raw dogged by 97 Tyrones in a row. Just, I've got to find myself. I got to find myself. What, are you going to find yourself, what, in an STD clinic? What do you got to do? You know, they'll go and they'll march and they'll be like, oh, save the pandas. Stop killing the chickens. It's totally inhumane killing the chickens. And, oh, animal cruelty. And then they'll go have like 9 abortions. You're all a joke. You're all a fucking joke. You're all retarded. And guys don't even want to put up with you with your shit to even fuck you anymore. You know? Guys won't even put up with them, like, and their bullshit to like fake fuck. Like, you know, back in the day, like, guys would just like, would tolerate a woman's shit. Like, yeah, I believe your shit. I believe your shit. I believe you. Whatever. And then guess what? Then the guy fucks them and then he disappears. And that woman is now probably 38 and single. You know? Like, we're blaming the dudes. But the data shows men are going back to Christ. Men are becoming more conservative. Men are actually doing what women need to do. Looking within, taking accountability, turning to God, finding some sort of spirituality, finding something and healing themselves. Women find themselves at the bottom of a gangbang as they continue to do more and more extreme shit, more drugs, more alcohol. Again, anything but therapy. Anything but therapy, right? You know? There's no reason at all that it should be like this in America, but it is, and I'll tell you why it is, okay? The reason is because there are so many people in America that are just living on autopilot. Whatever thing comes their way, they're just like, yes, let's support the new thing. What's the new thing? What were we supporting 5 years ago? Black Lives Matter? Okay, how did that work out? Burning down cities? Burning down cities for justice. What a dumb fucking thing to even think. Let's get every race to love us more and have more compassion and have more sympathy for us. And how should we do that? I know. Let's go burn down businesses. Let's go burn down cities. Let's go destroy everything together as black people and white people who are so offended by this atrocity. Let's go destroy everything. Then that'll get more people on our side. Fucking idiots. Before that, what was every woman in the world was marching their kid. Let's drag queen story hour. Let's get the kids in front of all the sex offenders. And yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Sex offender after sex offender uncovered in these drag queen story hours. Great idea. Great idea. Let's take an experimental chemical and inject it into ourselves. And just, yeah, when we inject it, we have to sign a piece of paper that says, oh, well, really, if anything happens to you, you can't do anything to us. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Why don't you just sign me up? Yeah. Is that a Dr. Pepper Zero? It is a Dr. Pepper Zero. You got a good eye. But we're shifting gears now. Now we're on the A&W, no caffeine, zero sugar, cream soda, artificially flavored. You know what that means? Game over. Cooked. You know? Cheers to you. Tastes like America. Tastes like the victory we had over the Japanese in the World War II. You know? Whatever is the next thing, people just eat it up and just whatever's in front of them. So, the main problem with America is this, okay? The American capitalist machine, which I love capitalism, it's great, but it got out of control because people are just losers. People are just monkey see, monkey do. There's very few actual, truly creative, hardworking people. That's what they call those people, the 1%, right? And people just saw that this is around Old Spice started doing their rebrand. Commercials didn't always used to be insulting men 24/7, 365 in America, which is also another cancer specific to this culture, right? But they figured out, oh, wait, we could just market to women, and they're dumb enough to believe our commercials that are toxic and destructive to their psychology and their psyche, that they'll just continue to buy our products, and all we need to do is target women. And that's exactly where we are now with the feminist movement. Everything, like the commercials, music, TV. Anytime you see a gay church, a gay pastor with gay everything, you know who it is. 9 times out of 10, it's a female pastor letting in all that homosexual nonsense into the pulpit. You know? I'm just keeping it 1,000. I'm just keeping it at 10,000% real with you people. You know, because somebody's got to say it. Somebody has got to say it. You know? It's always women and weak beta males cheering the song. Oh, so enlightened. Yes, let's send an 8-year-old boy in a country like America where literacy rates are low, math rates are low. Yeah, let's send him to sit on the lap of a potential sexual predator.
Hello there.
Okay, let's do that. Good idea. Dr. Beesenhouse says going to be in Florida next week. From where are you based, bud? Where are you based? Holler at your boy. So, men have kind of gotten to the point, though. It's critical mass now, all right? And they're fighting back. Real quick, sorry. Let me do comment review real quick, and then because you guys know that's my favorite part of the show, and then we'll keep going. I shall continue my rants. Actor Chad who finesses rich surgeons. This is great. Milagros, who is from Peru, she updated me. Her man is from Mexico. She's not Mexican. She's from Peru. She keeps saying that she didn't imagine a relationship to be that way. Her imagination lied to her. Short, sweet, to the point. Thanks for making my gym session so educational, John. Thank you, Jim from Buffalo. BS Profile says, at first I was thinking he's a just 9 feet tall Greek god, but if that were true, I would think he'd easily be scoring way more acting gigs. That's a good point. Which indicates that Airtight Game is possibly holding the woman's attention more so than his looks. Absolutely. That's 100%. And he's probably dicking her down really good, too. If you have game, if you could tickle her emotions and give her orgasms that are hardcore, she's not going anywhere, bro. Unless he's really just not even trying to look for work. He should have went to those Diddy parties and played a few hungry a-holes to get his acting career locked in. That's funny. But like you said, the ship has sailed. Also, have you seen those videos of women complaining guys don't approach them? They're actually kind of motivating. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, we're winning. We are winning, guys. We are winning. American men know that our victory is imminent. And the only way that we're going to do it is, again, you got to tell the average American woman, no. I don't care what you want. The answer by default is no, because you're like a bunch of spoiled brats in this country. That's exactly what they are. You know, when I was like grown up and shit, if you were a fat girl, okay, which if you know if you're fat or if you're not, okay, well, let's be honest. Stop with this curvy whatever. If you're a fat girl, you've got to be really fucking nice. You know why? Because you're already fat. And no guy wakes up, he's like, hey, you know what I thought? I break my back working my ass off day in and day out. I deal with so much shit from my fucking boss and so much shit from the government, taking my fucking money, taxing me left and fucking right, dealing with all these fucking crazy people coming into the country, walking around in a country that I feel like a goddamn stranger in. You know what would make this better? A big fat fucking woman who has an insufferable attitude. That's what'll make it better. It's like, no, sorry. I'm not putting up with your fucking fat ass. Period.
Shut up and take my money.
I'm not putting up with your fat fucking annoying mouth rambling on some incoherent shit that you don't know anything about. Because if you had any fucking modicum of intelligence in your fucking brain, you wouldn't be such a fucking fat ass, now would you? Just kind of connecting the dots behind the scene. Let me know if I'm off a little bit, but just kind of napkin calculations we're doing here. Okay? It's fucking hilarious. No, if you're fat, you should be nice, you dumb bitch, but you're too dumb to even realize that. That's why you're fucking fat. Anyways, let's continue. Great stream, bro, says Mr. Gustavo. Gab says, the surgeon. That is twice this week. I see it. The dating weakness is real. Absolutely. Mighty Zane 5400. Informative stream with great breakdown of information. Pariah 501. MLD, what are your thoughts on the T app? A bunch of fat, fucking ugly women who can't get a man bitching about it and blaming men for themselves, even though they're fucking fat. Will you be doing a breakdown of everything? No, probably not. It's just retarded. Dr. B's in the chat says, W show, really enjoyed this breakdown. Thanks so much. There's Milagros. Sir, I'm Peruvian. My bad, sweetie. I did make some Mexicans the last few years, though. That's a woman who I helped coach, and now she got married and she has children. So, yeah, everybody, that's right. I'm amazing. Sus Detective says, the intro of a fire. Born Again Kev For even when I'm not reading Bible shit, guys, I'm not gonna come to Christ. Okay, sorry to break it to you. I'll believe in Jesus when he knocks on my front door and he's like, "Hey, believe in me." If Jesus himself knocks on my front door, dun dun dun. Listen here, Jonathan. Believe in me. I'm done. I'm doing it. If Jesus, I'd have to, right? But anyways, can we go back to my rants? Now, here's the thing. I'm not ranting for you to go be a little pussy and go and skimp out on your dreams and skimp out on your goals, okay? I'm not here to do that. But somebody's got to talk about the serious problem that America has. And a lot of these American dating coaches, they don't realize, because they've never left the country, they've never gone out, they never experienced it. Thank God Myron and Fresh like started doing it, and even Fresh is not American, but Fresh is starting to see what I've been seeing. You know, Myron just stays in his room and radicalizes every day. So when he goes out, he's only going to like Romania to do work with the Tates. But once maybe he'll see the light. I mean, you know, his girlfriend is, you know, I'm not attracted to her, but she's a very attractive woman, like objectively, and she's not American, right? She's from Venezuela, so. Unfortunately, Jesus got deported. Listen, should have had your papers. What can I say, God? Should have had your papers. Okay. So let's talk about this. Let me talk about what's happening now. So I got a couple pieces of evidence here. So first of all, let's talk about how insufferably retarded American women are. Okay. And we're gonna do this in a legal way. So, Your Honor, the first thing I would like to bring your attention to, okay, is the entire situation regarding this lady who is going by the name of let me show you. This lady right here. Oh, where is she? Caitlin Clark. You guys see that? So Caitlin Clark is like the premier star of the WNBA. And the only thing a woman hates more than herself is another woman getting more attention than her. Okay? And this woman is white and getting attention. So if you don't know, okay, the WNBA is a failing organization. Like most women in general, they're being propped up by the success of men, all right? And the success of the NBA has been fully financing the WNBA since its inception. The WNBA makes no profit. Zero fucking profit, okay? Zero fucking profit. All right? Again, zero profit. All right? Zero profit. And the geniuses of the WNBA, the women, who clearly don't understand basic business 101, they started to wear shirts like this, which is pay us what you owe us. Okay? And what they're doing is they're actively protesting in the WNBA. Pay us what you owe us. So this just shows you how fucking retarded these chicks really are.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Straight up group of fucking retards. I'm telling you, we're at critical mass, guys. You're dealing with the average woman. You open your eyes and see if she's under the age of 35, okay? Dude, honestly, not even that, under the age of 40. If she's 40 or younger, the woman you're talking to has been consistently gaslit since she has been born, that she can do anything, she's never wrong, she's always right, she's the best, men are the worst, She's the best, she's the strongest, she's the smartest, but also she's oppressed, and men are evil, and they're the ones that are holding women down. Okay? That's the truth. That's the truth right there. Is this verified, Billy? Is it the WNBA? Can somebody verify that with AI? Use Grok. But I know they're not making profit at all. Okay. What do we owe them? Exactly, right? Exactly. What do we owe them? And this is the rationale. This is why nobody likes them. Okay. There's a growing resentment in America and the American population for this group of women that are just the largest group of crybabies. And the reason is because men don't tell them no. No. The answer is no. And if they ever ask you why, follow up with shut the fuck up. Okay? The answer is no. I'm not going to give you a fucking reason because life is not fair. And shut the fuck up. That's what needs to be told. This is the medicine that needs to be given to the average American woman. What's happening right now. Because nobody is telling them you're wrong. You're fucking stupid because the way you've concluded things is logically inaccurate and you're a fucking dumbass. And the great thing is, and this is really where it's happened, right? The reason why it's happening it's happening now is because what we have started, it started with the Red Man Group, and then it cascaded into Rule Zero, and then you're welcome. I helped bring some big content creators into existence. Fresh and Fit, Jay Waller, all these boys, dude, they just cascaded outwards. And then we made the male podcast revolution has happened because of us. And now, because we set the tone, we were the original guys talking to these girls, putting them in their place, telling them shut the fuck up. Think about this, guys. Guys are so fucking repressed. I went mega viral just because I put a girl in her place who was acting a goddamn fool. Think about that for a second. I went viral just for like defending my self-respect as I got talked to in a very, disrespectful way, right? Somebody says, was it the chubby Asian? No. It was this one, Bangs. This fat bitch she's another girl who's dumb. Because, I genuinely felt bad for that Angela Knight girl because she said she was a fan of mine. And I really didn't remember who she was because why would I don't even like dark-skinned Asian women like her. Like, I like white-skinned Asian women. Like, I like, if she's not as white as this remote, right? If she's not white, feminine, submissive, and relatively stupid enough so I can control her, I don't like her. Okay? Period. I don't like her. And this chick, she's a bum. She's a loser. She's talking about how she was going to change everything, change the game. I'm going to show men how to do everything. Quit. Gave up her YouTube channel. Just like she quit her diet. Just like she quit on all her fucking jobs that didn't work. Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
That's what you need to hear. Shut up, bitch. That's what they all need to hear. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear your stupidity, right? Even dealing with some of these American girls here, it's amazing how stupid they are. I dealt with this chick recently, one of the many morons I've been plagued with having to interact with. And it's just amazing how women in the States, they just think they're right by default. That's how entitled they are, right? And what I want to tell you guys as part of the rule about fighting back, if you feel in your heart that you're right, it's up to you for the cause, for the culture, for our nation to hold your ground. And the reality is, what is she going to do? What is she going to do? Right? She's not going to whoop your ass, right? She got no fucking hands. She might go snitch on you to somebody. That's it. But if you can hold your case, hold your ground, you need to as men. We collectively as men need to start taking our fucking balls back, taking the responsibility and respect that comes with that back. And if a woman doesn't want to fucking fall in line, then she's cut off from all resources. Okay? If a woman's disrespectful to me, you're gone, bitch. You are done. You get no access to me. You get no texts, no respond, no calls. You don't even get to look at my fucking Instagram. I'll block your ass. Okay? You got no single right to even be accessible to me. You cannot even do that. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Like, look, this is another guy, high value guy, Lou, says my patience with them is truly at 0. Right? Guys, and this is growingly increasing. Let me ask you something for you guys watching in the chat, and don't glaze me, all right? Don't fucking be a ChatGPT glazer. But honestly, tell me this in your heart of hearts, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're in America, how fed up are you with women's bullshit on a day-to-day basis? Just put it here. Scale 1 to 10. If you're watching on replay, leave your vote, because I feel like I'm right and I'm onto something. Let's see. Connor Brown says 10. That's funny. 11. Okay. 8 out of 10. 10. No time for BS. Rye Swank says 8. Is that Bulma? Nice. 10. Done with the BS. 10. Blatant open misandry is too much. Facts. 10. Exactly. 9 says Philip Pasquale. Casual fan 9. I'm out. Dating game. I want peace, not war. Facts. From the EU 8. 100. 10. 7. Because probably I'd be pulling the same BF if I was them. I don't know where being like a piece of shit is just like a good life strategy. 8. Damn. There you go. So, I'm James. Is that you? Is that James in Ohio? If you're at a 9, god damn. 9.75. Elias 8. There's literally no gain. There's no gain left from having patience for it. EU. Straight up. Straight up. Any other voters? Let me know. All right. So let's talk about this. So this is the stupidity. Let's going back to this, right? So this is just like, it's these women are just literally stupid. That's the bottom line here. And like the fact that they are so stupid, right? And so brazenly arrogant on top of it makes them even more unlikable. Nobody wants to deal with this shit. Nobody wants to deal with this shit. And so now what's happening is hilarious. Okay? Men are fucking done with it. They are done with it, bro. Okay? Take a look at this. Take a look at this shit real quick. Look at this. Look at this.
I am so tired of the WNBA. Did you see what their shirt said? This is what their shirt said. Pay us what you owe us. The WNBA, in the entire history of its existence, has never made a profit. Last year, they lost $40 million. They spent $40 million more than the league made. They require subsidies from the NBA to consistently keep them afloat. The level of entitlement is insane to me. Like, this league can't even stand on its own 2 feet. And the players are saying, give us more money. Again, they need money from the men's league to keep them afloat. So rather than saying, let's become entertaining, let's become better, let's do better, let's draw larger crowds, and then let's actually be profitable for a period of time before we demand more money. No, let's just demand more money, even though $40 million is being subsidized each year to keep our league afloat. It's entitled, and it's pathetic. I hope the owners of this league do not let these women complain their way into higher salaries. Make them earn their way into higher salaries. How about they actually have a profitable year? How about they do that for a period of 3 to 5 years? Like, if you want to get paid more, how about your league actually make a profit? I know this sounds crazy, but many of us are talking about economics and reality, and they're talking about equity in their feelings. If you want more, you should do better. It's that simple. Again, I think it would be a mistake if the owners of this league allowed these women to complain their way into higher salaries.
And I'll just tell you the common man's breakdown of this all. Because I'm a common man. You're a common man, right? You could talk about the ethics of the financials and we need equity and we need all this shit. And I'll just sum it all up for you, okay? They just can't handle living in a man's world. Women cannot handle the realities of being a man. That's the truth. Every single one of you guys in this chat, I could tell you right now that I know the majority of you guys started with nothing, and every dollar that you have, every drop of finances that you have going on, it's all because you're a hardworking man. You're a hardworking individual, and you had to work and grind your way to where you are right now. Okay? That is true. That's the truth right there. Okay? And the reality is they're like this because nobody's taught them life lessons. Nobody has taught them life is not fair. Because I told you, American society has been gassing these women up for the longest fucking time. I am 100% right here. This is very simple. The moment they get in school, you're being taught by some woman, 9 times out of 10, that hates men and has a feminist, liberal education that she's been indoctrinated with for 4 years in college while she was sucking endless amounts of dick, doing drugs, partying, and studying sometime to teach a bunch of kids what colors and shapes are. That's the truth. That's the first part. And she, looking at the girls and boys, has a bias. And that bias is pro-female and, moreover, anti-male. So these female teachers are unfairly punishing and putting these boys at a disadvantage as well, which nobody's really talking about as well. That's strike one. Okay? The strike two is then you have everything from commercials to movies, which, by the way, all the movies are failing that gas women up, which, again, must be the men, right? Must be the men. You have all these fucking dog shit movies where they're just pushing all this gay shit, all this race mixing shit, perverting the original literature or source material with their gay, homosexual, race mixing agenda that is purely anti-white, anti-nuclear family, and it's also anti-black. Like, race mixing is like, it's bad for everybody involved that they're trying to like push this they're trying to dilute every race. Okay? They're trying to dilute every race. That's what they're doing with all their little weird propagandas and shit. And again, the ones eating it up, hook, line, and sinker, it's the women. And then they're going, oh, this is so bold. This is so woke. And this is so entertaining. And this is so, this is so inclusive. It's like, shut up, you fucking moron. You stupid fucking dumb bitch. You know what the problem with the internet is, too? We've given voices to people who shouldn't really have voice. Okay? Straight the fuck up. Shut up.
Shut up, bitch!
Here's the truth, okay? And this is a lesson for you men out there. You guys gotta stop giving a fuck about what people think about you that you don't give a shit about. Everybody that has an opinion doesn't mean that their opinion is valid. Case in point, a group of these grown-ass fucking women who have the audacity to put on shirts which attract negative press to the WNBA. The one thing that is feeding you and sustaining you, you dumb fucking cunts think, what's a better way to prove my economic viability than by becoming a fucking liability? No wonder nobody likes you dumb bitches. No wonder. And you guys at home, if you cold approach a girl, you walk up to a girl, which objectively speaking, you entering her life will increase the quality of her life up like 10x versus her going off and fucking her life up, especially if you're a guy watching my kind of content, right? They blow up on you, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm the one that's wrong. It's like, no, dude. Anybody who blows up on anybody, that's on the person who's blowing up. You're just doing what every human has done since the beginning of time. You want to fucking have sex, make a family, and procreate. You're not doing anything wrong. It's these dumb fucking entitled cunts with shitty attitudes. So stop giving a fuck about what people think about you if they don't have a respectable life or anything worthwhile. Like if some fucking fat, ugly, dumb bitch says some shit to me, she's not nearly as beautiful as the women I've ever used to dealing with, not thin like them, doesn't have nice teeth like them, doesn't have good habits like them. She's out here drinking, smoking, being a hoe, clearly an uneducated slob of a person. Am I going to give a fuck of what this bitch has to say about me? If some stripper at the nightclub's like, fuck you, motherfucker, you're cheap, or whatever, some shit, I don't know, whatever you guys go through. It's like, bitch, you're a stripper. So let's start by you shutting the fuck up because you're a stripper. Okay? Period. But there's no shame nowadays with these women. Like back in the day, if one was a stripper, you'd like have to hide your head in shame because it is a shameful thing. But nowadays, everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't shame people. You shouldn't. We're all struggling. We're all going through. Okay, so if I have to like fucking walk around and I just feel like I should just be able to walk around naked under a trench coat no matter where I'm, are we just going to tolerate that? No. If it's a guy, you're like, oh, we got to fucking shoot this guy in public and make a case out of him. But if it's a girl, she's like, well, I'm clothes phobic and I just need to wear this. A bunch of perverts and a bunch of broken, dumb women will get together and be like, oh, okay, like, she needs safe space to express herself and blah, blah, blah. No. The answer is no. 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 No, you can't go walking around like that. Why? Shut the fuck up. That's why. Everybody wanting an explanation. Whoa, well, can you tell me why? No, shut the fuck up. How about that? How about that? Seems like a good resolution. Starting with the shut the and then fuck up at the end. Nice, really comes full circle so you can shut the fuck up. That's the only thing you really need to tell them. Okay? And that's what needs to happen with these chicks. So it cracks me up too, man. MLD coming back to U.S. and feeling like a Roman entering barbarian tribes village without running water. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Yes, the National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood. It's true. Modern women are all sex workers, bro. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. It's hilarious. My favorite thing is to go on Seeking and like just talk to girls and then watch them like basically have to like justify why they're basically a prostitute, because that's what Seeking is. Like, oh, It's sugar dating. It's a sugar dating website. So like the guy provides money and I provide sex. Okay, you're a prostitute. You're a prostitute. You sell your body for money. You are a prostitute. It's okay. Be the prostitute you are, because that's clearly what you are. But let's not sugarcoat it and say you're anything other than the fact that you're a fucking prostitute. You're a prostitute. You're selling your pussy for money. Your parents have failed. You're the moment you decided to take some money in exchange for your pussy, you're a prostitute. Your parents failed. Period. Okay? Period. Prostitute. Right? You see all these memes like showing like, you know, like fucking a woman with like a bow and arrow, like, oh, I can't wait for the collapse to happen. This is what I'll do as a woman. And the reality, it should just be a woman like on her back like this. Like, I'm an empowered modern woman. That's me. Yeah, that'll be 350. That's the fucking truth. You're a fucking prostitute. That's the truth. And we got to be more gangster with it, guys. We just got to call them and tell them exactly how it is. You are a fucking prostitute, and fuck you if you have a bad attitude. I don't want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. Lay down there. Lay there. Go over there. Go. Sorry, Happy's being weird. You want to leave? What are you doing? You're killing my vibe. Go. Get out. Go. Sorry. My dog. But yeah. So let's talk about this. So men are just getting sick of this shit. Men are. And I'm telling you right now, okay? I'm telling you right now, men, this is how men are fighting back. It's truly, truly, truly hilarious. This is the beginning of the comeback that men are making in America. Take a look here. This is so funny.
Hayes gets blocked by Maya Caldwell. Something flies on the court, actually, from the crowd. The officials will say they will continue play as that goes off the fingertips of the Valkyries. And you can see the object, the block right there.
Here it is. It's coming in right there. You guys can see it at the top of the screen. Here, let me show you. Right here. You see that? That's the projectile.
The object comes out.
Boom. Bounces.
That green thing bounces and it goes to the sideline. We're not exactly where it, we're not sure where it came from. No room for any of that type of activity. Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet.
And there it is. That's the most highlight-worthy thing in the history of the WNBA.
That's, oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Inappropriate.
There's that word women love to use. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. You know, that's inappropriate. God forbid. Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
Shut up, bitch!
That's like every woman I see just ruining their fucking life is because a man didn't tell them this.
Shut up, bitch!
Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Okay? So after that, one of the ladies from the WNBA, she said, stop throwing dildos on the court. You're going to hurt one of us, right? Well, you should be careful what you say, because you might attract things with the law of the attraction. You know, as much as you ladies love to manifest things. Okay? Take a look at what happened to her. Oh, it's great.
Oh, look out. Something just came onto the floor. Got an object that just flew in as the free throw was being made. It looked like that hit a player, too.
The dildo heard round the world. It was hit. Another guy hit her dead on with the fucking dildo. Okay. Yeah, it came on the floor. I know, right? Yeah, Daniel J, another one. Listen, I'm telling you, the dildos will continue. I'm telling you right now. Here, let me show you something. And this is what's funny. So this is Asmund Gold. He's one of the most like popular conservative streamers on the internet right now. Check this out.
I don't really know what to say or how I can say this, but the kid that threw the dildo into the WNBA game, and this is the kid who threw it in. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we need a trial.
And you can see the object, the block right there. The object comes, that green thing bounces.
Oh, look out. Something just came onto the floor. An object that just flew in.
Got a whistle away from the basketball.
Oh no!
He did it. Everybody knows he did it. That's all.
So is there a third one? Has there, sir, a third dildo has just hit the floor. Sir, the dildos continue to hit the WNBA floor. Sir, what are we doing? Please tell me. I literally thought it was only two. Please tell me. Please tell me it's three. Billy, chat, somebody please tell me it's three. Guys, do not stop. Throw all the dildos. Throw all of the dildos. We got a dildo max against these fucking ungrateful, poorly educated, entitled American women, okay? Please tell me. Please, they're offended. It wasn't a black one. Oh my God. Please tell me. Please tell me it's real. Okay, let's continue.
It's a bit of a stretch considering half the league straps was on it. Now, okay, WNBA players training for games. I find it to be funny that every single time that people are talking about the WNBA, it has nothing to do with the actual players making plays. It's always about some player saying something stupid, being violent on the court, something like this happens, Jadeon falling asleep. If you look at this right here, will there be another dildo? Well, I'll actually zoom it in so you guys can see it. The betting market is infinitely larger than anything else. The probability of a dildo being thrown has gone down massively ever since the guy got arrested for it. Insider information that one will be thrown tonight. I love how some people really believe risking prison for 2 to 3K profit is worth it. You just need to get Rufus the crackhead that lives under a bridge, buy him a WNBA ticket, give him the dildo, and say, Rufus, make me proud. And that's all you need to do to win $20,000.
Yeah, the kid got arrested. He got arrested for assault, disorderly conduct. But that kid right there is the face of the revolution, man. And guys, here's what I've noticed too. A couple things, right? Men are starting to fight back. That's the best part. That's the best fucking part. The best part is men are starting to fight back, and it's hilarious. So I have some clips here I want to show you guys too, okay? And, you know, the purpose of this episode too is just to really show you guys that, you know, this is just the great comeuppance. And here's I'm going to show you why, okay? I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to piss everybody off. But, you know, first, I want to start with this. One of the groypers who watches me sent this out, and this is super important, okay? Because take a look at here, okay? This is, so Myron Gaines put this out. This was brought to my attention by a groyper, and Ryan says, women are their own I think it should say worst enemies. Sarah C. Scott got proposed to, so let's check her out first. I mean, because before we judge a woman on anything, we've got to judge her on the most important thing, her looks. Okay. Entire screen. We just want to pop through a bunch of these. Actually, what the fuck? No, I'm going to have to do one by one. Okay. Okay. So let's go here. So this is her. She's cute. This is a cute girl. She's a cute girl. Nice hair. Looks like she's not a hoe. That's good. I want to see if there's more pictures of her. Okay, is this her? Let's see.
About feminism, about how women were brought into the workforce, and this was supposed to be seen as very liberating. This is a great thing. This means, women are free from the shackles. But now, let's look at the most common jobs for women today.
Okay, so she's pretty. She's pretty. She's attractive. Okay. So let's go back to this. So Myron says, Sarah got proposed to, and I see multiple trad grifting thoughts like Isabella DeLuca and Emily Saves USA trying to throw shade in the comments. And here, let me... Excuse me, guys. Let me paint a big picture for you guys. Let me tell you. This is exactly what's happening with American women right now, okay? They want relationships, but they lack relationship skills. And so they blame men for the fact that they don't have a relationship, because that's how they've been conditioned their whole life. Their whole life, they've been conditioned to avoid responsibility, avoid accountability, and when in doubt, blame a man. And here we are. These women are like feral animals, guys. They are all desperate for love and desperate for attention, desperate for a man. Women more so than the men. Okay? So let's go back here. Let's read this real quick. I'm extremely critical of women and feminism and Judaism, but I will never insult a woman for doing her job, finding a man and creating a nuclear family. Let's go, Myron. Let's go. Listen, you could get on Myron for a lot of crazy shit he's been saying lately. Yeah, we all love him. I'll never turn on that guy. He's a good guy. His heart is in the right place. He really does mean well. And that being said, he's right. Finding a man and creating a nuclear family. As for the rest of you single hoes, I will continue to cook you for being single, and everybody will find a man you actually want, not a loser, that will actually marry you. I'm going to continue cooking you thoughts. Congrats, Sarah. Because this is what he's talking about. Look at this. The average insufferability of the average American modern woman. She got a diamond, that little cute white girl right here, which is a nice size diamond. I don't know what you need, something big. And it says, girl wrote, "Why is it so small? LOL. Isabella Maria DeLuca." So let's just do a little hoe analysis on this chick, because you guys know I love to do that. Let's see what kind of jealous hoe we got here. Isabella M. DeLuca. So I'm diving into this right now. Isabella. Okay, she has 500,000 subscribers on X. Let's see what this Jezebel's all about. Former misdemeanor terrorist. Clearly has a ton of filter on her face. Looks like she's a little chubby. Is the internet still calling me fat? There's your answer right there. Yes. Of course, people fucking start attacking her, and what does she do in true hoe fashion? Wait. Here's my value right here. Don't post your degrees. Don't post your accomplishments. Don't post anything. Here's a body of me. Here's a body shot of me. Oh boy. Yeah, this is this is a fat girl waiting to happen. Don't get it twisted, boys. Don't get it twisted, boys. Yeah. Doesn't get much better than this. Wrong. Why is it so small? Let's see. When you post I won announcement to engage like a contest, then you make it seem like Emily attacked you out of nowhere when you knew full well that you've had beef with her online months. No, this bitch knew. Don't even try. Don't even try. Don't even try. Don't even try. Yeah, she knew. She knew what she was doing. You know, that's just, again, that's why nobody likes you. That's why nobody likes you. That is literally why nobody likes you. You know, you can't take accountability. You can't take responsibility. I think another chick said some shit too. And let's see it. And she's going to be, of course, she's backtracking. So let's see. This was the other girl that Myron was mentioning. It's going to be hard to be trad when your man can't even afford a ring. How do you guys expect to have a house, land, multiple kids, BFFR? I hope you all still enjoy working. Sorry, I'm MIA. I'm in the Hamptons. Conservative men need to stop being so broke and gaslighting women. We don't... and gaslighting women, we don't deserve diamonds and rings. So you want me to give up my job, my career, my financial independence, push maybe multiple babies out of my body, cook, clean, be loyal, a loving feminine wife forever, and y'all can't even afford a nice ring for us? Get the fuck out. Y'all just admit y'all really don't like women. See, again, like any guy who's like just a rational individual would read that and be like, okay, you're clearly out of touch with reality. You're clearly completely out of touch with reality, because the bottom line is, like, if you think a marriage is predicated on ring size, you're such a fucking dumbass. You are a stupid motherfucker. And the reason why she's saying that is because all her girlfriends live in her head, because she's worried about what everybody's gonna say and judge her. That's the only reason why. You know, that's the only reason why. Nothing more, nothing less. You know. You know, it's hilarious. Oh. I'm just reading all this shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit, my computer fucking froze. It's weird. Here, let me show you what I found more. Yeah, again, this is just all coming to my attention right now. But see, here, this bitch, Emily Saves USA, just wrote the ring size. Okay. That's still incredibly expensive. incredibly expensive. So the fact that they're just running their mouth and talking shit like this, it just shows that they're jealous. They're just super jealous, bro. That's the bottom line. Emily has the 1,000 talk. Who is this bitch? Emily. Who is this hoe? Emily Saves America? Yeah, right. That name already tells me 25 plus body count. Just with the ego alone. Okay. Let me see. Is this chick single? Show me her man. Emily Saves America. Oh, okay. Oh my God. She's not even like that mega hot at all. Fighting for common sense in Los Angeles. I already know everything about you. The fact that you live there just says everything. She has so many filters on her videos.
You guys, the workout clothes in public have gotten so wildly inappropriate. If I'm uncomfortable and there's like families and children around, you should be really uncomfortable and like also kind of ashamed. Like it's kind of insane. Like I'm getting a matcha, the girl next to me, like neon orange, which first of all disgusting, but I'm telling you, the shorts are so short. They don't even go down her leg. It's so tight on her vagina. I'm like, if I can see the full outline of your vagina and the lips of your vagina, and the only thing keeping me from seeing it is just a sheer bit of fabric, that's not okay. And then the butt, it has like the scrunchy things. It looks like the fabric is sucked into her butthole. It's like I can literally, you're basically naked. And then the bra's nothing with a strap in the back. And I'm like, if you want like any respect in society, please stop this. It's so... Alright, what?
Well, I definitely agree with her on everything she just said, but she's still jealous hoe. Bottom line. She is still a jealous hoe.
I'm gonna get banned from Disney. Last summer...
Oh yeah, this black dude has been on her dick nonstop. Is this guy gay? He looks gay. You're not allowed to. It's PragerU, so he's a PragerU. Rent free in your head. Looks like he is. Maybe he's not. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but he's all on this chick's jock. But I'm sorry, again, the bottom line, if you're talking shit, if you're a woman and you're talking shit about another woman's engagement ring in any sense of conversation, you're a jealous hater. Okay? You're a jealous hater. You know, bottom line. It's just crazy. Adir Kalian is her husband. Jesus Christ. Is that guy? What's that name all about? Adir Kalian? Oh no. Are you sure? That's not this guy. That's not her husband. What the fuck you write? That's not her husband. The South African actor? That guy's married to somebody else. He's married to Emily Wilson. Billy, I'm gonna have to fire you. That's not her husband. So anyways, that's exhibit 9001. Okay, if you've been watching on this channel. Okay. This is here's hilarious. Okay, I'm just gonna show you this. This is another reason why American women are just some of the most shittiest people on the planet. Okay? Here. So this is the white girl, Emily, we just talked about. This is her best friend who made a video saying it's okay to hate on other women's engagement rings. So I just want to watch this amount of cope. I love the only thing that's so funny to me when somebody is making a very bad life decision, the only thing that's more interesting for me is watching someone justify that bad decision. It really makes me happy knowing that like they want to destroy themselves. It's like, it's almost for me, that's like watching a stupid person destroy themselves. For me, it's like erotica. Like, you know, people like read erotica. Like if I watch like a stupid person like ruin their life, I'm like, wow, this is so fascinating. Yeah. Put the fork in the electrical outlet. Do it. Shove it in there. Get it going. Oh, now you're dead. Oh, well, all right. Let's go. Next one. Let's see.
Like we basically have a degree on how to be a hater at this point, so let me share some tips. When to be a hater, specifically the rules of engagement ring. And no, I don't have a ring, so I'm allowed to be a hater. And yes, I do send your engagement pictures around to my friends and like usually talk shit. Sometimes you deserve it. Anyway.
So, red flag number 1, very masculine and disgusting. Red flag 2, okay with openly being a hater. What a dumb bitch.
Rule number 1, let them be happy. No, it hurts. If someone has their little ring and they're happy with that, let them be happy. They married for love, okay? Remember that when you visit them and they're shacked down the road. I'm kidding. Be a hater. Conditions do apply here. Number 1, did they come for you first? If you want peace, you should have stayed silent. If they talk shit and it got back to you, gossip is a boomerang, baby girl. If she accepted a $37 ring, I mean, someone has to marry the loser, so like, let them live. That man is already struggling with poverty as it is. Like, don't be a hater because like, don't get me wrong, I am sending that photo around in my group chat, but like, that one's kind of mean. I kind of disagree with number 4, but I'm too lazy to edit the video. Number 5, here's the thing, it's always the former mean girl who's posting her tiny ass ring and like, it shows that karma is real. If she used to be mean, you can go for her. You can come for her all you want. They're publicly celebrating mediocrity. I reacted accordingly. And number 7, if you simply feel like it. Not every hater has a trigger. Some of us are just freelance, honestly. Just remember, be happy for other people, but like, exceptions do apply.
So yeah, there's another reason to just look at that woman and just like vomit uncontrollably, right? Again, nowhere in the world do you see women so filled with vitriol. This bitch is a loser, too. She only has 20,000 subscribers. Bro, fuck out of here, you ugly hoe. Maybe if you weren't so ugly, you'd have more subscribers, huh? Make America hot again? I find that very offensive because you're not hot at all. Like, you do not fall in the category of hot. Oh, I see. So we get a little drop of clout, and I literally mean drop, and now we think we know something. Let's see what else we got here.
Dad, the most popular app on the App Store is now an app called T. It's an app for talking shit about men. I know, okay, before you get mad. Now, the real tea is the fact that women have been doing this for years and men are so mad about it. And I know my stance is supposed to be like, oh, I'm conservative.
No, we talk shit about you way more behind the scenes. And we're better than you, too. So go ahead and go suck that 1900 dick on your way to not finding love. But yeah, that's cute. You made an app. Let's see what happened.
Talk badly about men. No. I do background checks on everyone. I do due diligence on every man, and you know how we do it? We go on Instagram, we look at the mutuals. I will literally DM girls being like, hey, how do you know this guy? Like, is he chill? Or like, will you ask this person, how do you know this guy? It is not that weird. Well, it's a little bit crazy, but then again, like, all girls are nuts. Just pick your flavor of crazy that you enjoy. Anyways, it's really not that crazy, so I don't know. Everyone's so mad.
Her teeth are yellow with the filter on. And she has a gigantic face filter on from the bottom of the eyes to the bottom of her chin. Pretty ironic for someone who says, make America hot again, to be...
So mad. They're like, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it can. We have been doing it for years. So I don't really see the issue now. Anyways, I will be downloading that app, but I will be using it. And also, these groups already exist. Like, are we dating the same guy? Whatever. It's already a thing. But anyways, I will be downloading the most downloaded app on the App Store right now. And I don't think it's bad. And also, like, yes, women lie. Sometimes they say things that didn't really happen. But they also kind of, like, use their information and put it together. Like, if a man does something to someone else, he'll probably do something similar to you, or, like, the story will sound similar. So, like, it's not that crazy. It's honest. I'm really excited to use this app personally. And, like, men talk shit, too. So it's fine. Whatever. Let us
Look, the yellowness of her teeth really bothers me. Do you see how yellow those teeth are? Like, that's like, what's going on here? Are we drinking coffee aggressively? Like, that's a full shade of butter. I don't even think my butter's teeth, like, that's more yellow than my butter in my fridge. And I got that Kerrygold fancy white people butter. You know? That's really gross. I'm gonna vomit. Anyways, well, that, you know, they'll judge you by the character, or the, what is it? They judge you by the whatever you keep. You know. Well, she ain't got no man. She's got a bad attitude. She acts manly. Yeah. Well, Your Honor, I've got more evidence. Do you guys want to hear it? Let's continue, shall we? One of the most pressing things too about that whole little back and forth, though, and I'm going to show you the cause of it all. Here's the big problem too. You see this guy right here, bro, where's your wife? He's replying to Myron. Okay, and then this is the number one thing right here. Look at the replies. This is why he wins. This is why middling IQ, fence dilating, conserva-fagamuffins will never beat the red pill. You don't know their arguments. You need to know what your enemies think if you want to defeat them. You don't even have an inkling of a fractal of a fraction of a fucking clue. I like that. You don't even have the inkling of a fractal of a fraction of a fucking clue. That is a surgical level insult. I like that. And to see all the replies, have you found your dick yet? Where's yours? Did you get beat up by Bryson Gray? Gay men don't have why. Oh, that's attacking Myron. A man's status is not based upon marriage, yet a woman's status is. Facts. Your mate. Man's job isn't to get married. That's the woman's job. I thought you knew, cuck boy. You are a flaming gay shabos goy. Young men aren't following you, McChristian simps. Facts. Dude, you're 5'6". Nobody wants you. That's so funny, dude. But you can see everybody's fighting back, which is good. Really good. You sound like a potential homosexual. Oh, what a time to be alive. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, looking at the situation at hand, you know, again, that's another thing right there. That problem is prevalent. Now, more and more guys are getting turned on, which is good. Okay. That's incredibly important because has there ever been a movement, okay, ever without men supporting it. And the only reason feminism works is because they had a bunch of men supporting it. You know why those men supported it? Because they thought they could get some pussy. And boy, oh boy, did they fail. Boy, oh boy, did they fail. Is that not hilarious too? I'm looking at everything right now, and I'm telling you, the young men in America too, they're going to be viciously judging content creators who get it versus who don't get it. And there's a certain side that does, and there's a certain side that doesn't. I'm going to show you just a couple other pieces of information too, because look, stuff like this is very bad. Now, this is a guy's running a red flag in Instagram, but just he adds his commentary in between. But just look here real quick.
Hey, let's go. You waited all day. I waited all day. This looks amazing.
Red flag guy.
English.
Video.
What? Voila.
You candles, bro?
Yeah, be careful when you walking.
Huh. That sense never should have flown past your teeth.
Real candles, fake candles.
Hey, don't kick, don't.
That's your fault for having real fire.
There's a lot of attitude in your gratitude.
Hold on, we're gonna get into the gifts in a minute. Let me just show you all the details.
You're gonna pull up the rest, right?
No, this is all I got for you right now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
My heart is not taking.
Jackie, I told you the girl to go to and how to. This looks like cheap. Like you threw this shit together.
I'm so glad I'm recording.
Wait till you see what Santa got you for Christmas this year. Hope you like barbecuing in January.
I'm not a good one.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this
it
video
though.
up.
It's cute.
Yo, I'm posting this and I know anybody that sees this video gonna think you crazy.
People with these expectations make me wonder what their childhood gifts were like. Because like, what did your parents get you? Like a Balenciaga bouncy house?
I waited all day. Let's go.
You waited all day. I waited all day. This looks amazing.
Oh man, I really hope this was staged at this point, because again, like, that's just hilarious. Like, if you're ever dating a girl and she feels like she deserves a better present, if she says that, she's really not in there for you. Again, and guys are seeing that and they're just like, bro, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw a green dildo at a fucking WA game. Fuck it, bro. That's, fuck it. Fuck it. Roger, get the dildos. We're going to a WNBA game. Get the dildos, Raj. We're going. Bob, fuck these hoes. Oh, no. Is it? No, it just happened. Another one. Boys, 48 minutes ago, sir. Sir. A fourth dildo has just hit the floor. A purple dildo has hit the floor, boys. Live. Breaking news. Gentlemen. Breaking news just coming to the desk here at the Hot Dude headquarters. A purple dildo has just hit the floor. Let's patch in live and find out exactly what's going on, boys. All right, here we go. They say the revolution will not be televised. I disagree. The revolution is totally being televised. We're about, as men, we are about to help women out and get the WNBA rankings and ratings at an all-time high. All right, we are, once again, men are coming to save women. Save them from themselves. If that's not evident now, if you guys haven't realized that now, women need a man in their lives to save them from themselves. That's the fucking truth. To save them from destroying themselves, from eating themselves to death, from drinking themselves to death, all of that crap. Okay? Here you go. Here you go. Men win again. Men win again. Sorry to break it to you, ladies. You're going to have to hold that L and go back into the kitchen because men win again.
A 10-0 start in the third quarter. This guy had 3 quick turnovers. Out of 10.
Men win again. You see, the reason I made this show was to show you the dildos will not stop. The dildos will continue, and the dildos will continue until women stop being so insufferable. There is hope. Men are fighting back, guys. I'm telling you, men are becoming more conservative. And every conservative piece of literature, you know what they says in the literature? Women, thou shalt shutteth the fucketh up, because you're going to destroy everything in your life if you don't know what the fuck is good for you by listening to a man to get you out of fucking your own way, quite frankly. You know? So there's that. So, sir, unfortunately, we need to, Sir, a fourth dildo has hit the floor, sir. This time it's purple. I missed the third one. Apparently the third one has hit the... Let me just type in third dildo. Where is the third dildo? Oh, my God. Please show me the third dildo. Oh, wait. Apparently that was the third one? Oh, my God. So where... Okay, so apparently the third dildo was the one that hit Sophie Cunningham. Where was the second dildo? Hold on. I need help. Guys, do we have any dildoologists in the chat? Wait, because I see... Oh, there was 2 dildos were thrown at the... Oh, okay. So two dildos were thrown at the same game. I'm telling you, it's going to continue. This is going to continue. Men are fighting back, boys. Hey, listen, we got to give a salute to the men who are fighting back on our behalf. I'm doing my part here. Okay, I'm on here on the airwaves, late at night, putting in the hours. Okay, making it happen, and we're going to be going, and we're going to keep on pushing forward, boys. Okay. Call Dr. Mellons. It's an emergency. Dr. Mellons has been relieved. Freddie Luciano says, it's weird how your opinion about Japan in less than 6 months, you change. No, it was building up. It was building up. You've been speaking highly of it. I mean, look, Japanese people just don't want you there, bro. They don't want you there. And it's because they think you're better. They're better than you. They think Japanese culture is better than you. They think the Japanese way is better than you. Japanese people believe they're descendants of the sun god, and the rest of us are just peons in their holy world. That's what they think. Okay? So, there's that. There is that. Okay? So anyways, let's keep going. Let's talk about what we got going on here. Okay? We have some more information here that I'm going to show you guys. So I want to just pay attention to this, okay? Let me just show you something. It's going to make you a little uncomfortable, okay? But take a look here and just watch this, okay? This is watch how this pastor and his wife talk about his cheating. Okay, let's go ahead.
We would go out for weekends. I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night.
Oh, my sister in Christ, run!
When I met him, he told me, you know, you're my starter, but I got other ones on the bench.
Oh, what's your team name? The Miami Cheat?
32 years today, we walked down the aisle.
Mm-hmm. Even though he was an hour late.
How you gonna show up at the wedding late? I was conflicted.
Oh, sir!
I've been out the night prior, my bachelor's party with the fellas, and
what happened at the bachelor party?
Man, you know, I've learned in life some things you need to take to the graveyard.
Oh, come on.
You're about as worthless as a milk bucket under a bull.
Okay. In fact, before he married me, he's like, I don't know if I'll ever be faithful. And I said, that's okay. So I walked down the aisle knowing I was marrying his worst.
God, I'm about to puke because of you. And because of my impending heat stroke.
But I met her, she was 175.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm used to 125 too.
Yeah.
She 5'6", 175.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the wrong color.
Ugh, you remember her height and weight from 30 years ago? You scale pervert.
What would you say to the women that may be looking at this and say, see, that's that nonsense they talking about?
Well, I would say that's why you're single still.
Okay, let me get my Q-tip. Here, clean these puppies out. Okay. What the fuck did you just say?
Because I'm sure somebody had been in your life already, and you didn't want to give the investment for that person to become somebody, and then you lost them probably a long time ago.
How dark is the tint on your rose-colored glasses? Can you not see how unhealthy this is, Helen Kelly?
Well, I played that for one or two reasons. One, you could see that the guy that runs the account is clearly like what I'm talking about. He is like the typical weak beta male simp kind of guy. Now, I understand it's going to be hard for a general member of the public to look at that relationship dynamic and agree with it, right? But what I'm trying to point to you and show you guys out is that's a woman in that man's frame. She made the decision. She knew exactly what she was getting into, and the guy said, this is who I am, and you can be part of it, but you got to accept me for who I am. That guy's a fucking boss. Say whatever you want to say, but at the end of the day, he's got a good woman that loves him, and what she said is true. She's like, guess what? That's why you bitches are single. That's why you got no man, and the number keeps growing and growing and growing and growing, right? And here's the reason why. The number one reason why American women and these modern women are just so undateable, like they're just very insufferable people to deal with. Like they have bad attitudes. They are delusional about things that are happening day to day life. They're way overly confident, and it's not even confidence. It really is arrogance. They have so many things that are like a negative mark on them, and they don't want to make any kind of changes. They don't want to try and self-improve. They don't want to level up. They don't want to look inside themselves and be like, oh, wait, maybe I'm a piece of shit. Okay? No, none of that. None of that whatsoever. Everybody's the wrong, and they're right. Okay? And if you disagree with them, you're one of the isms, right? Racist, sexist, misogynist, blah, 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 whatever. All bullshit, all nonsense. Just run your fucking mouth. Okay? And the reality is, the majority of them are going to end up dead alone. Guys will too, but if you're a guy here watching this content and you're actually putting in the work to go find a decent woman, the great thing about breaking down this problem is because A, we need to clearly recognize that there is a problem. And then B, you as a man, once you identify a woman with these problem behaviors, it's up to you to kick her out of your life forever and move on. You know, I help a couple of guys. There's a couple of guys that I help. You know, they get involved with these very attractive women, young, attractive. It's their first time ever dating a woman like that. But then when we notice about, you know, they got some red flags, bad friends, bad friend group, all that stuff. Then, you know, some people just get like offended or like their feelings get hurt. But I just got to give it to you straight. I got to say, hey, this woman is not for you. It's dog shit. It's a bad relationship. It's not good. You know, you're having so much trouble with this, and you got to let go of her. But when the guys can let go of her, A, it empowers them. B, it takes away power from women who are so used to people giving them whatever they want just for the fact that they were attractive, right? So that being said, there is progress. Excuse me. Progress is being made. You know, progress is absolutely being made. And being able to see these problems with these women and notice who is undateable and being able to walk away. Only when enough men walk away, which no man will ever walk away, 100%, not 100% of men, but quality men walking away is the right way. And the right way to truly win is to find a good woman, and you guys get away from everybody. Both of you and her run away, be alone, and just stay away from the craziness of the world and just, you know, be sustained and taken care of by the love you have for each other. That alone is just something, an incredible thing to have. Here's something that I'm going to show you too. A lot of accounts like this are popping up. Take a look at this real quick. And this black chick's right 100%.
For women to take accountability for how terrible the dating pool is, we started taking advice from hoes.
I've seen enough. We need to protect this lady at all costs. Ladies like this have become so rare. We're basically seeing an extinction level event as serious as the dinosaurs. So turtle shell formation around this lady. She needs to be protected at all costs.
It's time for women to take accountability for how terrible the dating pool is. We started taking advice from hoes.
I've seen enough.
You know? And so this guy runs an account, that Zona guy, and more guys are coming out with accounts like this that are getting millions and millions and millions of views. Look at this guy. 53 million views. I didn't even see this one. What is this?
A group of 11-year-olds, like literally no older than 11, just asked if I would pop a titty for the boys.
Listen, as a former 11-year-old, whoever the fucking legend is that popped that question, that was a canon moment. That's going to be remembered.
Okay, I definitely don't agree with that. Let me see some of the other ones.
He cheated on me with the simp girl my other ex cheated on me with.
Listen up. She's up too old right now. It's only halftime, okay? See, the problem is, you gotta listen up. You're getting the rebounds in here. You're getting them. But then you're not sending numbers up the floor. Okay? You're fucking dilly-dallying back here, and we're turning it over before we even get over half court. So what we gotta do is you gotta hit this cross-court pass, break the press, and then you're gonna send a shot at her dad.
That's funny. You see, but all these accounts, all these little things, the guys are continuously exposing female behavior. And like, I know probably some of you tired of like watching like, oh, this, what feminist exposed shit is there today, right? I get it. But we have such a simp army out there that we need like 100 million of these channels coming out, blasting it around the clock to finally snap guys out of their sex-driven simpery fucking like psychosis that they're under. Okay, but guys, we're winning. And I told you, mark my words, and remember, you heard it here first. Okay, you heard it here on this channel first. The dildos will continue. The dildos will continue, and they're going to continue for a while. And there is balance coming back. So remember, it's up to you. If you don't agree with the woman saying some shit to you, no. The answer is no. Okay? And no is the only thing you offer. You don't owe anybody explanation for your no. Your no is your no, and it is what it is. And if they want to keep on harassing you, you know what you got to tell them. Shut the fuck up. Until then, I love you all. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Free consultation Friday. Peace out.